I hope everybody is connected. Let's not do further wait. Let's start with the webinar. Hello everyone, welcome to our webinar. This is on technical overview of Sitecore CDP and API integration. I'm your host, Ketan Garala. I'm Chief Technology Officer at EdTech Technologies Private Limited. Let me give you a brief introduction about EdTech Technology. It is established in 2014. EdTech Technology has dedicated to word of Sitecore for entire decade. Our mission at EdTech is centered around innovative and elevating the industry standard. We specialized in providing a top-tier transformation solution through digital meaning. EdTech has consistent track record of delivering excellent and remain committed to offering effective custom solutions that are both effective and cost-wise. Our journey is fueled by the pursuit of creating unique and impactful solutions for our client. So, today we have two speakers with us, Kayur Garala and Mitesh Patel. Let's start with introduction of both of the speakers. First, Kayur Garala. Kayur Garala is a co-founder and EdTech Technology, Sitecore Technology MVP, and a certified Sitecore architect with around 12 plus years of experience. And his insight will provide us unique perspective on today's topic. Talk about Mitesh Patel. He is the head of production department, certified with many Sitecore certification. He is designated as a Sitecore solution architect in many projects with over 10 plus years of experience in Sitecore. His significant contribution to the Sitecore community will help us to understand more about Sitecore CDP. So welcome to our webinar. Thank you, Kayur and Mitesh, to join us.
Yeah, thanks, Ketan.
So today agenda would be whether you are inspired developer or marketer looking for enhanced customer experience, or simply someone curious about the world of digital personalization. This webinar is for you. Have you ever wondered how some of the world's most successful companies create personalized and seamless digital experience for this customer? That's the precisely what we will be exploring today. Throughout this webinar, we will break down the essential of Sitecore CDP and deep dive into the art of API integrations. But don't worry if you are not familiar with this term. We are here to guide you every step of the way. By end of this our time, you will have solid understanding of fundamental concept of Sitecore CDP, how to integrate API, and opening the door to endless possibility. During the session, if anyone has question, feel free to drop the question in comment box, or speaker will address your questions at the end of this webinar. Thank you everyone for joining. I am thrilled to have you all here. Over to you, Ketan.
Thank you introduction for me, Ketan. I am happy to be here. You all must wondering what is CDP and how it's benefit to customer organization right now. Let me start with Sitecore CDP. It's a package software that create a persistent unified customer database that accessible to other system. Now, full form of CDP is a customer data platform. It's like a user-friendly software tool the business use to gather and update information about their customer in one place. In simple terms, it's a smart bookkeeper, always update customer file with their preference, what they like and what they do, provide real-time insight. Even marketing team can easily use this data without much help of IT expert. And in creating a complete picture of each customer by collecting data from different sources. Even better, customer file can share it information with other part of your business. For example, imagine you are shopping with shoes in one website and you visit same website in different device like phone, laptop, and tablet in different type. A CDP is like behind all the scene as a superhero. Remember your all preferences and all your like and everything. It's keep all the information in one handy place, so that next time you visit the same website, it suggests you the same shoes which you are already liked. It's like having your own personal shopping assistant, making your online shopping experience super convenient and personalized. In short, CDP make understand customer teamwork and personalization service easy. Now, CDP have some capability. There are 5 capability of CDP: data collection, profile unification, segmentation, activation, and decisioning. A CDP is a super organization that collect information, connecting the doubt about the customer, and help marketers to create a group and tell other tool what to do to make customer happy. So let's start with the data collection. Think of this as a super skill that allows CDP to gather information about the customer from all over the place, like website, application, even you are visiting a store. The CDP is collect data like name and what you do and what you like. This information stay until we don't need anymore. Second is a profile unification. It it can connect your action for different device like your phone and computer and create a complete picture for your end customer. If you realize that customer is coming same customer with a different device, it makes sure that data not going to be a duplicate. Third is segmentation, imaging tool that lets marketer organizes a customer in a group base. For example, some of like chocolate, some of like some spray, some of like some shoes. So it's divide each and every customer in different group. And even CDP have some fancy methodology or maths in which they are divide customer in a special group, and this special group is specially for you. And fourth is activation. Think of this CDP give a interaction to other tool to do something cool. For example, it can tell email or messaging app to send a specific message to specific group of people. It's like a director to tell action in movie. Some CDP can even make sure things are private and test a different idea to see what work best. Decision. Last is decisioning. So decisioning function with the CDP use rule and predictive analysis to make smart decision about the best customer to talk, like when to talk and how to talk with the customer, which time is good for the customer, which channel is good for the talk with the customer, and different things. For example, if some customer is coming your website and looking for the product, so decisioning making or CDP automatically identify that particular customer is coming is new or it's already visit our website. Based on that, CDP decision take a decision and give the suggestion, like if it is a return customer, then already have some database in CDP, and they display the product which already customer view. And if it is a new customer, then show the product which already purchased as parts by some of the customer. So this way, this is a high capability of CDP. Now next is a wise CDP. For the wise CDP, and it's useful for you and your organization or not. You need to ask some question, or you need to clear in some port. If you have already amount of customer data, but storage is slow moving or inconsistent or inconvenient in database, then you need to CDP. You need to join behavior like online, CRM, and offline that view your customer with 360-degree view. If your organization won't offer more unique or more personalization experience to your customer or your digital channel, then you require CDP. You need to reduce spend and create more amount and create an exact target by multi-channel advertising or campaigning. If your organization want future-proof data management process like compiling with GDPR and CCP, which help for the security purpose, you require CDP. If you want to cross-sell or upsell, you require CDP. Before the CDP, you should also make sure that CDP is compatible with your tool that you are already using, such as Google Analytics and social media advertising. Additionally, CDP should have a capability to support data collection or delete customer data when they require. This is overall the question and things that you need to ask why CDP. Next is a features and benefit of CDP. So we already have conduct one webinar in our past, which are available in YouTube. If you want deep dive or learn more about the benefit in Sitecore, I highly recommend it to show that webinars so that you can brief about the benefit of Sitecore CDP. Here I just pointing some of the point which is a benefit of Sitecore, like breaking down customer value information, marketing, personalizations with smart AI, keeping data safe and private, create a omni-channel customer experience, increase operation of efficiency, improve your customer lifetime value. Improve your customer lifetime value means relation between your customer and organization, boosting revenue with high ROR. So these are some benefit of Sitecore CDP. Now next is a integration of Sitecore CDP. For this, Mitesh is a right person, and Mitesh have a deep knowledge about how you can integrate Sitecore CDP with your website. So I ask Mitesh to give you brief knowledge about the integration in Sitecore CDP. Mitesh, over to you, Mitesh.
Yeah, thanks Keyur. Thanks Ketan. Good morning all of you. So today I like as Ketan has mentioned, myself Mitesh Patel, and I have 10 plus years of experience in IT industries, and last 7 or 8 years I am working in Sitecore Technologies. I work on most of the Sitecore products. We can say XP, XM, SXA, Sitecore Commerce, CDP, Personalize, Sitecore Send. And today I will give you how we will give you provide that demonstrate how we can integrate Sitecore CDP account to our websites. So as Keyur has mentioned, like Sitecore CDP has more capabilities, and we can, like most of the organizations are gathering the data, but they don't know like how we can use that data. and because that customer data is very important for every organizations, and using that data they can play with, they can provide the data to marketing teams, and they can provide digital experience to our customers. So Sitecore CDP is a top of platforms, and we can use this platform in any kind of websites, because people are using Google Analytics, but yeah, we have some limitations for the Google Analytics. It is not providing the proper view of how we can provide the personalized experience to our users. So Sitecore CDP is the product where you can gather all those informations. We can integrate this platform in any kind of platform. Let's say if your website is built in HTML or WordPress or any MVC applications or any kind of application, so you can just integrate CDP in the very easy steps, where we need to follow the few steps, and it will you can integrate your websites in your in your websites. So let me go through all the details. We can go through step by steps how we can integrate CDP in our websites. So integration data, why we need to integrate CDP in our websites. So let's say in our websites we have a commerce platforms, or we have our product websites, or any NGO websites, or any kind of websites. What is most important, we have to identify like how many users come in the websites, what kind of pages they have used. Let's say we have a 1000 SKUs in a websites, and we have to identify like among these 1000 website, 1000 SKU, which are the most trending products. Let's say 18 or 19 products are trending, but we cannot identify which kind of products are trending. So based on the page view counts, we can identify, okay, these 80 products and 90 products are most trending products. So we are tracking page views, user click. The website we have so many CTA button, CTA click, so we can track all the CTA things. Search, other actions we can identify. User identifiers, when they register or log in. So most of the time what happens, user will come in the websites, and we can track as a visitors or anonymous users. But after filling the forms or after submitting some forms, so we can identify, okay, this is the known users or this is the returning users. So based on their data we can provide a good experience to our users. And like items a user add to their shopping carts, order details, geolocation details, so we can gather all those information from CDP platforms, and based on that data we can provide personalized experience to our users. So most important part is API integrations, because let's say we have to integrate this CDP platform, Sitecore CDP platform, in our websites, and we are not familiar how we can use these platforms. But yeah, most of the people are using any other platforms for CDP, like Google Analytics or any other kind of platforms we are using. So same kind of approach CDP is providing. We have to just add one JavaScript SDK, and it will track all your website information to CDP accounts, and it will collect all those informations. It will collect any minor level, like measure to minor level tracking, like any page view, button click, any link click. If you want to submit the form, so it will track all those form the data. So it will capture all kind of data. Sometimes if you require any API need to call, so it will also provide the API also. And so let me explain you, here it is providing three kind of API. You can see Sitecore CDP API provides three kind of API: Stream API, Batch API, and REST API. The Stream API means like we have to send the data from website to our Sitecore CDP, so it will track behavioral data or transactional data. Same kind of Batch API, so it will upload, like let's say you are following different customer data platforms, and if you want to upload that data in CDP, so it's a large amount of data we can migrate from any customer platforms and CRM. So it's a provide Batch API, so you can all push or all the data in our CDP account. REST API, so REST API is same like a Stream API, but Stream API we can just post the data. For the REST API, we can get the data, retrieve the data, update, delete. So we can do two-way communication from CDP to websites. So you can see this diagram. It's a very simple diagrams. You can find this diagram from Sitecore website itself. So we have one CDP platform here. In CDP platform, you can see we have a Stream API. So we are pushing the data from website to app to our CDP platform. REST API, so it's a two-way communication, a website to CDP and CDP to websites, because in some cases we have to pass the data from CRM to CDP, website to CDP, and CDP to any other CRM. So two-way communication we can do in this API. Batch API, so if you want to upload the data from like if you are using any existing systems and you want to migrate that CDP platform to Sitecore CDP, so we need to migrate our history data from Sitecore CDP, so it will provide batch API. So after gathering all those information in the CDP platform, what you have to do, Sitecore, we can create the batch segment, as Keyur has mentioned. Like every user has different preference to purchase the product. Maybe someone likes sneakers, or someone likes shoes, different kind of shoes, or any kind of interest. Someone like perfumes. So when we gather the information from that CDP, we can create the segmentation, like which kind of users which are interested in sneakers. So we can create the different segmentation group which are interested in clothes. So we can create different kind of segments, and based on that we can provide personalized experience to our users. And marketers, most important part, analytics. So CDP provide a very good amount of reports for analytics. So marketer can review like how users comes in the websites and how they are behaving the website. Like let's say, because every website has some user journey, a user will come as a home page, and after home page they are visiting some specific product page, and product page 2 they are submitting the forms. So they can, based on this analytic data, they can identify users are interested in which kind of page and which kind of product. And after that, audience syncs. So now we have get the data, we have did the analyze. We have already created a segment, but what we have to do after collecting the data? So we are passing this data from any marketing teams or marketing tools. Like say we are passing the data from CDP to Sitecore Send, or CDP to Sitecore. Like we are not using Sitecore Send as a marketing tool, but we are using different tool like Eloqua or any other tools, MailChimp. So we are passing this data from that marketing tools, and after passing the data, they can do the marketing activities from to connecting that customers and visitors. So this way, this process will follow, and we can increase our customers, and we can increase our ROI. Yes, Stream API. So as I already mentioned, it's a write-only data. We can just passing the data from website to CDP, capture online events, and facilitates online data captures. When to use Stream API? So when we want to collect behavioral and transactional data, so at that times we are using the Stream API. We are tracking that users activity, page view, any click events, identity. We need to identify searches, like someone find the keyword search and what kind of activity, what keywords they have searched. So we can track all this information in CDP. And CRM data we can pass to our CDP platform. Batch API. So batch API, we can upload large amount of data from CDP. Integration engineers can use the batch API to import large amount of offline data in order to support. So we can pass all those batch data, and we can create flexibility in the engaged segmentation, and a more comprehensive single customer view, because when we collecting the data from API, because we are collecting data from websites, mobile app, or email, or a CRM. So CDP provide 360 view, and based on 360 view we can provide a good experience to our customers. REST API. So you can use the REST API as for the crowd operations. So we can perform any kind of operation from like you are posting the data, you can delete the data, you can create the profiles. So you can do all those activity in REST API. REST API characteristics, you can see support synchronized calls. In two-way communication we can do, support server side request, session authentication we can do, read and write data, online data captures. Now how it works? So definitely we need to integrate CDP platform to our website. So what steps we need to follow, because CDPS provide the SDK, but we have to use this SDK in our websites, and how we can track page view event, how we can track click event, how we can create identity events. So we can do all those events from our end. So let me showcase you in Sitecore, in our portal, like how we can do this activity. So here what we have created, one websites. for the HTML websites, and at the HTML websites we are tracking that we have created two page websites, one for the common landing page and thank you page. So we are tracking, we are integrated here we are integrating the CDP platform to our websites, and how we are tracking the page view and that identity events. So let me showcase you first. So you can see this is a simple HTML page we have created. So what we have to do when we are integrating these websites, so we have created one engage sdk.js, and here I already configure these websites in my domain, so I have created one more demo.js because I have just entered the demo client key for here. But yeah, once you want to integrate your website to CDP, how they can communicate, so what you have to do, you have to create one JS file for here, and you have to copy paste this code in your JS file. So currently I have provided that proper name like engage.sdk, and what you have to do, you have to provide the client key. This client key will get from portal itself. I will showcase you how we can get the client key. Target URLs like Sitecore CDPs provide three types of URL, because it's supported in three regions: AP regions, AU regions, and US regions. Currently we have a AP regions instance, so we need to add target URL as AP regions. Let's say you have a US regions or AU regions environment, so you can just update the target URL based on that. Point of sales, so point of sales is nothing but one kind of accounts. Like let's say in our websites we have a multi websites, and we want to track websites in different accounts, so we have to create different accounts in CDP, and that account we need to pass, so it will track all those information in specific account only. That's it. You have to just replace these three variables only, and we have to put as it is everything. So let me walk through like how we can get this client API, how we can get point of sales, all those stuff. So let me go to that CDP account. So once you log in the systems, you can see let me refresh the page. So you can see once you refresh the page, you will once you log in the systems, you can able to see this dashboard, and we have different menu: guest, base segment, audience sync, dashboard, library, and developer centers. I will explain you like all of the each menu, but let me first create the point of sales. So I already created point of sales. You can see currently I have created one edX demo as a point of sales, so that we are using this edX demo point of sale. So what you have to do, you have to just click on the create buttons, and you have to pass your name of your point of sales and market, like you are creating website from which purpose, so you have to define that market and brand information. So you can just pass all those information in the websites, and you have to take this point of sales in your account in your JS SDK. After that, API access. So API access, what you have to I'm not clicking here, but yeah, once you click on API access link, so it will provide client key and token. So token will require to call the API. For now we require the client key, so you will get from here only. After that we need to go with company information. So company information, you can see yeah, most important part is environment. So currently we are following AP region, so we have to use that target URL in our API call. So currently we are following that AP region, so we are calling target URL as AP regions only. So these settings first we need to get from portal itself, and after that we have to integrate in our websites. Okay, so currently let me run these websites. So I have already activated this website. Let me open in private mode. How you can identify, like you have did this activity, but how you can identify like CDP is integrated in the websites or not. So we have configured these settings. We have configured client ID, client key, target URL, point of sales, and we have configured this activity. But how we can identify like website is connected that in our CDP accounts or not. So what you have to do, you have to just inspect the element. You get that browser ID, BE ID. Okay, So based on that BID, we can identify, okay, because BID is generated from CDP itself. So let me copy this BID. Now go to the guest. Copy properly. I'm not able to copy right now, but let me written down that one. So what you have to do, you have to just BID colon, you have to paste that ID. C2RF B8 30 1B01. Yeah, D6. So yeah, you can able to see like I already created one profile here. So once you we already created one profile here, and you can see like when you go to the profile, so you will see this kind of information from portals, and you just need to go to the event viewer. When you go to the portals, you cannot able to see this event viewer, so you have to activate it because it's we need to provide the debug mode here only. So that's why we can able to see this information. So I already activated the debug mode. What you have to do, you have to go to the manage features sections and you have to activate the debug mode. So you will get all those information from users only. So you can see like we can able to see all those page view events and all those informations. Let's say like if you want to show the specific information, you have to click on these things, and you can identify like what kind of activity we have performed and what kind of browsers and what kind of point of sales we have used. You can see all those information here. And if you want to show the whole JSON, so this JSON is important when we creating the personalized experience to our users, because based on this data we need to create one decision models in our personalized, because we are passing this data from CDP to personalize, and so we require this data. Based on this data, like we can identify like this user is visitors or guest users or identified users or known users. So you can get this all this information from here, and you can take the session like and based on this data we can create decision models, and we can provide personalized experience to our users. Okay, so this way we can get all the data. Let me go back to here. We have one form here. You can see we have one form, and so currently when we submit the form, currently when user comes, so it will come as a anonymous users. Let me open different visuals, so I will showcase you like how we can create anonymous users. Okay. So I'm opening in different browsers. Previously I already created that one, so that's why it's coming as a demo users, but I have created I open in different browsers. Let me go to the guest. So first time when users comes in the website, so it will track as a anonymous users. See, we have visitors in our Firefox browsers, so we can also able to say like users have visited in started just tracking itself only, and we have visited as a Firefox browser, but now it is not identified like it is known users or returning users, so it is showing as anonymous users. Let's say I am submitting the form. Okay, so submitting the forms, what I have applied here, I have created one identity rules. So how we can identify like this is known users? So we need to create one identity rule from portal itself. So what you have to do, you have to go to settings, you have to go to identity rule, and you have to create one rules. So currently I have created one rules. I have created two one, but this is the dummy one, but the actual one is email. So I have created rule like once email address I will get from that user, so it will consider as a identity, and it will create one profile in my portal. Let's say if you don't want to go with email, and if you want to go with any unique number or any Aadhaar numbers, any UID numbers, so you can define that identity rules, and you have to pass this number from portal website to portal, so it will create profile based on that. In my case, I have created identity as an email. So let me submit the data here. Now here what happens, currently my user is showing as a anonymous users, okay, because he is not identifying, because CDP is not identifying like this is known users or returning users. But I already tracked this activity previously in my Chrome browsers. So what happens, it will merge this profile because currently we have previously opened this profile from Chrome. Now I open website from Firefox. So I'm merging this. So what CDP will do, they will identify, okay, this user is already there, but it's open in different device or different browsers. So it will merge all those information in the CDP. Let me submit the data. Okay, let's go. We have got the success message. See. Now it's changed from anonymous to Meteor Sitecore Technologies. So let me go to that activity and we can check the event viewer. See, so I already performed so many activities, but you can see previously we have visited the page, and now it's coming as an identity as a guest to convert to Meteor Sitecore Technologies. So previously we have opened website from Firefox, and at that time I have come as anonymous, but I already used my email address to in Chrome websites, so it will merge all those profiles, and you can see all those information from here itself. So what kind of activity I did in from my to convert from my anonymous users to identity users. So when submit the form, so I have in button click events, I am getting the information username and email address, and I am creating one object here. You can see for the type, previously in type I have changed here. You can see when I click the page view event, so I have passed type as a view, but I want to create identity, so I am passing type as identity. So it will provide view event, view type, identity type, and custom events. If you have any custom, you can just pass any custom type here also. POS which we already created, you have to pass page URL, you have to pass browser ID, email address, first name, last name, and identifier. So that is most important. We have to pass. Based on that, it will create profiles, and it will if profile is already there, so it will merge that profile. So provider email which I have already created, and email address I am passing to here, and we are calling the API here, which Sitecore has provided, CDP has provided, and we are posting the data. So this way we can post the data in our CDP platforms, and it will create anonymous users to identity users. So now it's come as a known users for us. So this way, this is a simple way we can do. Here what we have did, we have integrated that API, we have created one page view event, and after that we have submitted a form. So now users from anonymous users to converted to returning users. So this way we can track the websites. These are the different menus like bench segments. Now we are gathering so many information from clients. Let's say if you want to create any batch from the data. So currently I have just created one batch who have visited the thank you page. So I have created one batch. You can see based on the requirement like any gender, any location, any geolocation, you have a specific field. So based on that you can just create the segmentation, and based on that segmentation you can let's say we are tracking the abandoned users data, so we can just create a segment for abandoned who have not submitted that card, or who have not purchased the product. They have just added the product in cart but not purchased. So we can just create a segment for abandoned users, and we can provide that data to our platform, our marketing team. See, currently trial users who have visited this thank you page, and it means they have submitted our forms. So this way we can create different segments. So currently I have created the segments. Audience syncs, we can sync the data from our CDP platform to any marketing tools or any platforms like Sitecore Sends or any other platforms. So you can pass the data from our platform to any other platforms. Dashboard, so we have different reports. So that is most important, like as a IT experts or marketing team, they can review these reports and they can identify like which page are trending and which products are most recently proposals are choosing. So they can just review the reports and they can take their decisions like which products they need to promote. Library, so we can create different templates and developer centers. So we have to provide some audience sync templates. We need to create templates, and based on the templates we can sync data from CDP to other tools. So this way we can use the CDP, and this way we can integrate this platform, CDP platforms, to our any platform, any e-commerce platform, any WordPress website, any Drupal websites, or any HTML CMS websites. So this is a simple steps. It's providing simple API. We have to just use that SDK, and we can pass the data from our website to CDP platform. Okay, that's it from my end. Let's see if you have any questions, we can discuss.
Thank you, Kayur and Mitesh, for sharing your rich knowledge with all of us, and we all have upgraded ourselves with the technical knowledge of Sitecore CDP. It was very impressive to go through the practical example, and we are really glad to have this. So there are few questions posted over chat window. I think we should take a couple of them in general. So first one is, I think Kayur Garala will be the concerned person to answer. Kayur, the question is, how can we get the CDP account?
Thank you, Ketan. Currently, Sitecore not allow or not providing any sandbox or demo account. So if you want to this access, you need to ask a Sitecore consultant to provide username and password from their side.
Thank you, Kayur. Second question is to you, Mitesh. Can CDP be used in different product like WordPress, HTML website?
Yes. So CDP is a top-up product, and we can use this top-up product in any website. If your website is built in WordPress or any platform like HTML websites or MVC websites, so it's providing SDK which like same like as a Google Analytics. So same thing, we can use CDP product in any website.
Thank you, Mitesh. I think time is over, so we will take other question offline. We will connect you and we'll answer you. For now, those who missed today's webinar session, our team shall uploaded record session to our YouTube channel. Subscribe member will automatically get the notification. Those who are not subscribed, please do the subscribe as soon as possible, and you will get the whole update, because we are always active on webinar and everything. So for more other questions, kindly email us on our website, and we will be providing you the answer via email. I hope you will enjoy this session, and we will connect you with another interesting session. Thank you for attending this webinar. Have a great evening ahead. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks all of you. Thanks.
Thank you.